What is up, YouTube? Bronze Tech back, and here I have a 17-inch gaming laptop called the MSI GS77. So this laptop, I wanted to get it because it is a new iteration from MSI, making the 17-inch version of the Stealth series. So this one does have the RTX 3060 and the i7-12700H. And it is a beast of a laptop, but as you know, for any MSI laptops, you have to keep an eye out for a few things. So let's get into the video and I'll show you what to watch out for. Hey guys, just a quick reminder to like and subscribe. So I review laptops that you can actually buy at retailers like Best Buy and Costco. Keep in mind that other reviewers are sponsored. They do get review units, and those units are typically higher end configurations. I specialize in reviewing lower end configurations that you will actually see at major retailers. So help support this channel by liking and subscribing so I can report what I find with these devices. Okay, on to the review. The MSI GS77 is my first 17-inch laptop, and like other series of MSI laptops, specs can vary from model to model. This one has the i7-12700H and RTX 3060 that goes up to 100 watts, 1 terabyte of an SSD, and 16 gigabytes of RAM. The panel is the lowest model you can find on this series. It's a 1080p Full HD panel going up to 144 Hz. It's only got a 45% NTSC rating, so not very good in terms of color accuracy. It also has no G-Sync. I don't think that this is a big deal as it was in the past. For some reason, I'm finding that with an RTX 3060 of 100 watts or greater, screen tearing is not much of an issue. This panel is also quite dim at around 250 nits of brightness. One thing I do like about the panel is that it is 17 inches. I really do like the larger field of view, but it comes at the expense of a heavier laptop. Also, while scaling the display to 125%, I find the text crisp and viewable at 1 to 2 feet, which is much better than having the same scaling with a 15 or even 14-inch screen. So the MSI GS77 has superb build quality. I'd say it's on par to the Razer Blade. It's really great to see a minimalistic, slim design with high-quality aluminum and/or an all-metal build. It's hard to find that in a laptop nowadays. It's also about an inch thick, but it's over 6 pounds. I would say it's not going to be suitable for students carrying around extra books as well. Those that are seeking portability should look at the Zephyrus G15 or G14, which is much lighter. The keyboard is different from the GS65, and the keys are smaller and more mushy. If you can recall in the past videos, I ranked MSI's keyboard second to Asus, but unfortunately I'd rank this specific keyboard about 4th or 5th in terms of typability. The keys are too mushy and small for me. The battery life is really good, as you're getting about 4 to 5 hours with the 99 watt-hour battery. Now the weight is the biggest gripe I have against this laptop, and frankly all other 17-inch laptops. It's much too heavy for daily transport, and I think that this weight class is for specific scenarios only. For example, maybe you'd want a laptop with better thermals that you don't move around too much and keep at your desk, all while not needing an extra monitor. In that scenario, a 17-inch gaming laptop would be perfect for you. The i7-12700H is a great performer in general, although MSI has limited this specific chip in order to keep temperatures in check. In extreme mode, which is the highest performing mode, you'll find that the CPU is limited to around 80 watts. With this mode, you'll be able to achieve a Cinebench multi-core score of around 1500 points, but with a peak temperature of 96 degrees Celsius, aka thermal throttling. Not bad, but for a 17-inch chassis, you're expecting better. And with the voltage regulation locked from MSI, you're out of luck if you want to manually adjust the voltage with either Intel XTU or throttle stop. Keep in mind it's possible to unlock the voltage for this laptop, but you're going to have to disable some security features. Now the RTX 3060 is rated up to 100 watts, so you're seeing about 8,250 points on TimeSpy graphics. That's almost equivalent to an RTX 2070 Super from a couple years back, and it can play most AAA games at 60 frames per second, as you can see from these graphs. What I'm really impressed with is its performance for Modern Warfare 2 1440p, which could reach about 152 frames per second on average when on a private match on shipment. That's still really good for a middle tier RTX 3060 and not far behind last year's fully powered RTX 3060 on the Legion 5 Pro. Overall, if you're going to just play in full HD, you're good to go with high refresh rates for most games. Alright, the build quality of the GS77 is so good, I think it's up there with the Razer Blade. Now the GS66, which I really do love, has had the same chassis for about the past 4 years. Converting the Stealth series to a 17-inch form factor is a breath of fresh air. In conclusion, I really do like this laptop. It has pretty good thermals, but the downside is you are not allowed to unlock thermal regulation and thermal modifications with like Intel XTU or throttle stop unless you turn off Hyper-V. I believe other channels have already mentioned this, and I prefer to have my computer more safe and more secure with the latest security features. The 2022 versions of this laptop will go on discount because I don't think they really did too well. That's why they're giving them deep price cuts. As you can see, I got this for really cheap at Best Buy open box. It even goes on clearance sometimes. So keep an eye out if you are looking for a cheap gaming laptop that's sleek, but again, the downside is it's pretty heavy at over 6 pounds, which is even a pound heavier than the Lenovo Legion series. Alright, well that's it for today, guys. Hope you guys like this video. Give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.